So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose. So, guys, done watching The Reckoning horror. Should we call it Andor? Which one should we call it? I know I'm a bit of a day late. I don't know. Did this air on Wednesday or today? People are doing reviews before, but maybe they got early access. But I don't as I don't only read one video per day. So since I was doing the Figaro one, I'm doing this one tomorrow. I'll release She-Hulk episode 6, which wasn't. It was fine. That one was fine. The Endor was better. Um, so let's get Endor out of the way. Then I'll do She-Hulk's episode review for you guys. So these 3 episodes, because they released 3 in one day, and made sense. So at least we haven't into episode 3. But that was a lot of explosives. I think we had a little Con Air moment during one part where they if you guys seen Con Air, the entire thing with the tank flowing out of the back reminds you of the car that's flowing the back of Con Air. So that fell down. Didn't watch Con Air. Go watch it. What the hell? What are you waiting for? So anyway, so they're basically Castiel. Always have a hard time. But one of the best movies that Disney's made, that was Star Wars. The other ones you had to since like we don't like what happens in the other 3, the last 2, since they changed their story at the very end. I liked Rogue One, the one of the 4 movies that Disney has made for Star Wars the most. So, and I like that we're technically not. We're kind of continuing the story, kind of not, because it takes place before that movie, but it's exploring like how Castiel, if I'm saying his name right, is becomes part of the rebellion. And so basically he starts out like a little from like a little native tribe from one of the planets. I don't remember the name, but it was, and basically he was like a version of their version of a Native American tribe, looks like to me. And how they're like painting their faces and stuff like that, and they see a Imperial ship come down onto there, and apparently something like kills them, and one's still alive, and so they kill one of Castiel's people. His sister is there too, so he's looking for his sister in the future, and he goes to like a Star Wars version of a strip bar. That's what I can only think I could describe it as. And he goes and sorry, Nala wants to play. Nala, she can't go outside still. She's still recovering, so she's mad. So anyway, all right, go play somewhere else. I'm busy. And he's asking for his sister. He heard that his sister's working at that bar, and one of the people at the bar is telling him, "You can't. That she's not here anymore. We can't tell you anything." And so he ends up accidentally killing one guard, but he kills the other on purpose because they're trying to ask for his ID. So,
so he kills the other guy with his laser and runs away. And he comes back, goes back home, goes to the person that we thought was his mom, and we find out later in the third episode that technically he gets kidnapped as a little bitty kid and forced into this life. Um, so, and he ends up technically on the run. Everybody wants him. The Imperials want him since he killed 2 Imperial guards, and they're looking for him, and they're like showing pictures of him everywhere. And so he like goes and sees like a girl that he knows, and it kind of reminds me of Cat. If you ever seen Edward played Jedi Order, it kind of just reminds me of that scene because we see like what Cal rides in on the trash compact on the trash heap all around. So people who work like him, one of the people tells on him where he about him, but that sadly that person gets killed. So does he get paid for what he did? Nope, he doesn't. And the girl who was his friend is sad, and the people and 2 other of his friends like come and takes her away after he saw her, I guess her husband or boyfriend, something like that, get killed right in front of her. The one who ratted him out, and basically he like helps her. He was like help her in the ship, helping her get him out of here, and he calls like the actor who's always in the Thor movies, and he ends up helping him escape because he like shows him like a box that came from Empire, and he like explains that he broke in to go and get the box, and he, whatever reason, they would need him to go and break in and do something else, and they like talk about how much they think they're better than them, but I do like all the explosives during this part. Like he explode explosions in case some people came after them, and they're inside of a place. There's a lot of change and a lot of railing, and we see like after they break into go after him, they like hear the comms on this little bitty robot that reminds me of Stephen Hawking's voice modulator. So I don't even know if this is his voice modulator that you're using to make this robot talk, because it sounds just like him. I mean, it might be somebody else that's doing a very good job imitating his voice. They use from the voice modulator that he used when he's in the chair, because they don't really need him but they can just use the voice modulator and put it up there and have that be, and have somebody enter on the computer what they want somebody to say. Because whoever was doing a great job sounding like a robot. So whoever's playing the little red R2 unit that has like a bunch of medals on it, that was doing a great job sounding like a robot. And like was it one day we're gonna see the Alec unit robot in this show, but not these episodes. If we are, we're gonna see how those two meet. So, and he basically escapes. We see him like at the end of the episode going out and like being kidnapped, and him going on to the next fight. That's how the third episode ends, and now Nala wants to play more. So I definitely got my interest. It's been a while since I watched a Star Wars TV show, and I've not found any problems yet. And I have not watched anybody else's reviews, so I'm not letting them interfere with what I think about these 3 episodes. And I think they were awesome. They were totally awesome. Thank you. About time. So, these episodes were great. Go watch them if you haven't seen them yet. And I'm probably not going to say any more, so you can go watch them and stuff like that. It was great. So I can't wait till next week. Finally. So remember, guys, may the Force be with you. as I get bit by Kitty. So, um, I'll see you guys later. Like, her, subscribe, and She-Hulk will come tomorrow. So, bye-bye.